Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, where we are very quickly running out of things to do. In fact, I still have 2 points that technically I can only really spend on eating, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've gotten all the training that I could get in 8 points. How about some bitter eats? A dining hall festival for the monastery's best kept secret, it's cheese. Cheeses aren't necessarily bitter. Alright, I do want to go with Linhart, and I don't need Dorothy anymore, do I? Who am I trading? Very few people. Very few people now. I guess we'll go ahead and go with Dorothea. Just on the off chance I want to enhance her magic. I think if I remember right, it's been a few days. Isn't it Petra and Byleth that don't have their master classes yet? So, what does Petra like? There she is. Beast meat teppanyaki. Sounds good. In fact, I'm actually gonna have plenty of beast meat myself. Yes. It's my birthday dinner. My birthday is, well, I guess when this comes up, it will have been Sunday.
I would be liking that greatly.
I'm recording this on Saturday. I'm about to go
This is one of my favorites.
out to eat with a bunch of friends. We're going to go eat Brazilian barbecue, which is all you can eat meat, and it's amazing. And we're gonna have a good time. I'm looking forward to that. Now, the reason why I came back a little bit early, was there is somebody that I never talked to. And that's because he is in a way out of the way place. Linhart is up on the second floor of the dorms. Doing what? I've got no idea. But we did completely miss him because I'm not used to looking for people up here. Hello, Linny. You know... Oh, never mind. I forgot, that's Caspar. I was gonna say, like, Linhart could start calling me Big Sis if he's not gonna call Dorothea Big Sis. That's Caspar. Inbar used to have a different name.
They used to call Inbar the city of Seiros. To assault it together with the knights is surreal. If Seiros were alive today, I wonder what she might make of our war. In Inbar, there was once a southern church, and apparently a bishop was dispatched to it. 100 years ago, the southern church became entangled in an insurrection. Until 5 years ago, the empire and the church maintained a certain distance from one another.
Huh. That's some interesting trivia. I don't think there's anything relevant, but, you know, that's kind of Linhart in a nutshell. He's good for background and history and stuff. Alright, let's end today's free time. And begin instruction. Okay. Oh, I did some research, and I found out the difference between black magic and dark magic. Black magic is attack magic, and so is dark magic, but black magic is all elemental, whereas, like, lightning, fire, and wind. Whereas dark magic just deals with darkness as a sole element. The key... Oh, alright, never mind. The key ability of dark magic is Miasma Delta,
Everything went pretty well.
which very few people can learn naturally. Most of the people who can learn dark magic naturally are affiliated with those that slither in the dark. So basically Hubert, Edelgard, and Lysithea, and a couple others. Hanneman, I don't know why he can learn it other than he's a scholar, he's not necessarily affiliated. Oh no, you do have your masterclass with those that slither. Who didn't get their masterclass, was it? Must have been Anna. In that case, I'm gonna work on your lance. Well, no,
Your
you don't need
guidance-
your authority that much, do you? But yeah, everyone else who wants to learn it has to class swap using the Dark Seals. Now, that would mean that Hanneman actually would make a fairly good Dark Bishop, because if a class naturally learns Miasma Delta, they get double the amount of usage when they become a Dark Bishop or a Dark Mage. But that requires using Hanneman, and that's not gonna happen. If you are playing any other class, or any other house besides the Black Eagles, probably Hanneman is your best bet to make a Dark Bishop because of that. But he is not as good a Dark Bishop as Hubert is. Okay, I still need to work on a reason. Just a reason.
You could. Ooh.
Seems... Oh, there you go. There's a
This in my
perfect.
sleep. Feels pretty good getting a compliment.
Seems
You
like
could
it's
make
harder
a ton
for
of money with
her
your instructing skills.
to get perfects. I'm guessing it's because she's, you know, a DLC character and they didn't want to make her too powerful. But, anyway, yeah. So Dark Magic and Dark Bishops. I mean, that's the difference between Dark Magic and Black Magic, basically. And this, I believe, is the first game where Dark Bishop was a playable class. It's not the first game where Dark classes were introduced, but Dark Bishop up to this game, if I remember right, is actually, or was actually, an enemy exclusive class up till now. Alright, everything should be good. Begin training. Nothing of note. That feels like that's going to be a lot of these episodes. And this is episode 18. I believe there are 21, maybe 22 chapters.
Here's the result.
I'll take a good. In this storyline. And it's one of those things where I'm kind of like wondering, is it worth it? I mean, after I get my master classes, is it going to be worth it even to show you guys things like
Now is the time
teaching?
to master this.
Should I start skipping those? Should I just like, maybe it might just get down to a week of, or videos might just come down to just showing the first week any interesting rare beast battles, which aren't happening this week, and then the final battle, because there's very little to show. I might have to take that on a month-by-month basis, but don't be surprised if I start skipping the majority of the months fairly soon. Especially when we move into the last couple. Alright, Ferdinand, learn the magic restore.
I worked,
Excellent.
bro.
Petra, learn the ability Swordbreaker.
Perhaps I'll expand the scope of my research.
Hanneman, learn the combat art Ward Arrow. That seems interesting. And nobody else learned anything I actually wanted. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try certification again. Why not? Because Anna. And then I'm gonna take this opportunity to also do a quick check and see if there are any more outstanding master classes that we don't have. Still no Mortal Savant for you, but it's worth it to try every week now. Okay, Cyril I'm not using, Flame I'm not using, Sedith I'm not using, Lysithia, you have yours, Ingrid, you have yours, Mercedes, you have yours of course, Sylvain, you have yours, Felix I'm not using, Petra, you have yours, Dorothea, you have yours, right? I just got that. Bernadetta, of course you have yours, Caspar, of course you have yours, Ferdinand, you have yours. Yeah. It's just Anna. Just Anna and myself. Okay. So we are going to go explore. I want to do some more training while I have the opportunity, and there aren't any rare beasts going on this week. And also, I want to look at some supports. In particular, I want to look at Dorothea, because she is being courted by several boys, and also Manuela. So, excuse me, by the way, I hope that doesn't show up on mic. I might even look for that to see if I can take it out if it does. Let's go with Sylvain. And as seen these, I don't really have much to add to them.
Why am I so unlucky
So
with
they're just gonna be
lately?
playing.
Oh, Sylvain, what's that face for? Have you been dumped again?
Isn't there an unwritten rule you shouldn't ask someone that?
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't mind being dumped. So your love life can get you down sometimes after all. Who knew?
I'm sad every time I break up with someone. It's just, I usually try to be the one doing the breaking up. I've never had a hard time with girls. Ever. Not until recently. But now when I think about it, I wonder what any of them even liked about me. It's not as if any of them knew much about me. I don't get it.
Isn't that what a relationship is for? Learning about someone else? You can't know it all right at the start.
I asked you before if you would have invited me out if I was a peasant.
You did ask me that, yes.
That was wrong of me to say. It's not an excuse, but I'm always so suspicious. I'm a nobleman with a crest. The marriage proposals don't stop coming. Everybody wants me.
It's a tough life.
Except they don't actually want me at all. They want my bloodline. Within my family and without. It's always the same story. Sometimes I think that if I didn't have a crest, no one would look at me twice.
Oh, you're pretty
I
cute.
see. And you're probably not wrong. Honestly, I've had those same sort of thoughts myself.
Oh? What sort of thoughts might those be?
I sang, people cheered and applauded, and when I walked off stage, I'd find the same thing every night. A mountain of presents and marriage proposals. But none of those people knew me. All they knew was the singer they saw on the stage. All they wanted was my looks and my voice. None of them even tried to get to know the real me.
I'm pretty sure I've heard this somewhere.
We may come from different places, but we're much the same, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I suppose we are. Look, Dorothea, I've realized something. Even if you were an old grandma, I'd still flirt with you. And I'd absolutely win you over. Though, I'd much rather win you over now, and be with you until you become an old grandma.
That might be the most legitimately romantic thing you've ever said, Sylvain. And I can't say I disagree. I'd rather you win me over now, too. So that I can stay by your side until you're an old grandpa.
Well, before any of that, will you go to dinner with me?
I'd be happy to.
You know, it's interesting that she talks about every night I'd find a mountain of presents and marriage proposals, and yet she did come here to try to marry money. It sounds like she would have had plenty of opportunity. It's a little bit inconsistent, but on the other hand, it could just show growth. I don't know. Alright, how you gonna flirt with Linhardt?
Ah, here you are.
What's up, Lynn? Come to invite me to dinner?
Well, that too, but first there is something I wish to say. I believe I previously implied that it's okay to live out your days by running away from what troubles you. And I think that I was unkind to you.
What are you talking about?
To be honest, while I try to be easygoing, I currently feel a bit uneasy about something. One of the effects of running away constantly is that eventually one runs out of places to, well, run. Because I avoid memories I find unpleasant, the number of things I avoid is forever increasing. I've never learned to deal with the pain of my past, so I can never increase my tolerance toward new pains.
And?
That's all. But there are some nights where it really worries me.
That's what you wanted to say? It'd be the same if you weren't avoiding things. You'd just be up at night wondering what was coming next. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you showing me a glimpse of your real self for the first time.
For the first time? Each time I speak, I show my real self.
So, what about that conversation we had?
Which conversation?
When you said I was a great woman, was that true?
Of course. You have too low an opinion of yourself.
I thought you were just trying to make me feel better. I didn't really think you looked at me that way, Lynn.
Why? Is it so strange? You seemed rather happy about it at the time.
It's not weird. Okay, it's kind of weird. You're weird, Lynn. You know, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Maybe I laughed too much.
Good. I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
When I walked in, you asked if I'd come to invite you to dinner. I said yes.
That's
But
true.
I can't be bothered to walk into town. Shall we
Romantic.
visit the dining hall?
What? Oh, fine. Show me this easygoing way of yours.
You know, I like Linhart, but I feel like Linhart would totally be a two-pump chump and then fall asleep and drool on Dorothea. Not because he's selfish, but just because he's inherently lazy. Alright, let's go to Manuela, and while this plays, I'm gonna look something up.
My head is pounding. You'd think I'd get used to this. Oh.
Actually, I thought better of it. It might pick up on keyboard, so I'll look it up later.
Manuela? Oh my goodness, you look terrible. Don't get up, I'll get you some water. I should fluff up those pillows for you. It will make you more comfortable.
I'm completely hopeless. I was so proud of being the reason you came to Garrick Mach. Dorothea wanted to follow in my footsteps. How great is that? I thought I'd use that as an inspiration to straighten myself out. Be less of a, you know, less of a disgrace.
Drunk.
But here I am, right in front of you, dealing with the worst hangover I've had in weeks.
You thought you'd hide this from me?
Wait, you mean you knew?
Even when you were still with the opera company, you had quite the reputation. There was a joke that you could outdrink a fish and the sailor who caught it.
Dorothea, my brain's pounding as it is. Please, stop. It's all true. But I can't handle hearing it from you, the girl I thought I had inspired to greatness. I can't believe I tried so hard to be a good example for you when you knew all along. I should leap into the ocean and drown.
Don't say that. You've not lost a bit of respect from me. Not one bit. Everyone has their faults, and some have more than others, but you were the finest songstress the opera had ever seen. And you've taught me well. What I mean to say is, you're my inspiration. I really do admire you.
Thank you, Dorothea. That means a lot.
So I ended up looking it up on my phone because I really was curious. I wanted to see who voiced Dorothea, and it's Allegra Clark. I hope I'm not off center of the mic. Interestingly enough, she voices the boss from AI The Somnium Files, which I would not have predicted. She voices Cynthia from Pokemon Masters. She also voices Shamir. Who else does she voice that people might know? I'm looking at a lot of anime. She's in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I don't watch, but some people might. She voices Tomoko and Yoshi. She's actually got quite the resume here. She was in Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm sure she would prefer people to not know that. Hunter x Hunter. She voices Zazan and Kurt. And Dragon Age Inquisition. She voices Josephine. Interesting. Sometimes I just like to know who my waifus are voiced by and where they're coming from. Okay, so you'll notice that that cuts out a lot of the supports. Most of what we had left dealt with Dorothea. Now we have one between Petra and Caspar, and one between Ingrid and Mercedes. And we'll all be caught up. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break from this. I'm gonna do my exploration and my training. And then when I come back, we'll look at the next 2 supports. And then we'll go into the next week of battle, because then we'll be all support cleared. And hopefully we won't get swamped. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, another day of exploration down. Let's look at these final 2 supports, and then we'll go to the next week. Petra and Caspar. Could be interesting.
Hey, Petra. How's training going?
Oh, I remember this.
It is going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
I think I might actually need to put some backstory in this, because I don't think we saw the B support as this playthrough. Caspar feels awkward around Petra, and has been because Caspar's father killed Petra's father, and he keeps expecting Petra to want revenge, and he doesn't know how to act. So this is the conclusion to that storyline.
Good, good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the other day? The professor, really.
Caspar.
Oh, whoa, okay, there's no need for that.
You are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
What? I thought you said it wasn't a big deal. We're not our parents and all that.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me. My father was killed. By the Empire. By your father. And so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep wish of mine.
A deep wish? What are you talking about?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I am also having another wish. An even deeper wish. I wish for you and I to keep being friends. To keep fighting and surviving together. When you are speaking of your father, it is with a proud smile that injures my heart. But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder than anyone I am knowing, so I can't bring myself to be killing you.
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you still want to be my friend? You haven't stabbed me yet, so you obviously want me to live more than you want me to die. I hope.
That's a pretty good indicator. If she doesn't want to, if she wants you to live, she hasn't killed you yet. Just go with it.
That must be the truth. More than all of it, I am not wishing to be losing you. It would give me great sadness.
Oh, okay, that's a relief. I don't want to lose you either, and I definitely don't want to fight you. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you, and I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally and your friend. You had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. You really are an incredible person, Petra. I want to be more like you. I want to prove that I'm a good friend. I promise, you won't regret letting me live.
You have my gratitude for your understanding. Hearing your words gives me great happiness. I was always feeling a barrier between our hearts. I am sure I was also the one putting it there. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and anger, joy and love, all of it.
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more honest and open with each other.
It's a good story. I kind of feel like Petra, up to that point, Petra's like, I don't blame you, Caspar, would you chill? It's kind of a 180-degree turn, which is kind of weird for the A support. For her to say, yeah, I'd like to kill you, but, you know, on the other hand, that's just Petra. Alright, Ingrid and Mercedes. I want to see this one. This is actually going to be a support between two people who are never in my... or Mercedes was. But this support never came up, so let's try it.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat. We've met for tea so many times, but you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so... delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
Uh-oh.
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
Oh?
Yes. I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway. What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry, I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually. My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now. Although I did admire him quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay. I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
I don't know how to address that one. It was so saccharine sweet, I feel like I'm gonna get diabetes. Also, you know, in the society that this game takes place in, I don't know why they're both so surprised that each is being sold off eventually to another house because they happen to have a crest and they're women. It's like, they should be... are you gonna pick that up? There it goes. Like, selling women for crest babies seems to be an actual sound business strategy. I don't know how else to say. In this world, I don't know why they're both surprised that it's a common thing, but that support seemed to start nowhere and then kind of go nowhere. It's kind of there just to build between two units that might be on the battlefield together. And I'm kind of glad it doesn't go higher than a B. Okay, let's end today's free time and go to our week of instruction. Okay, instruct. Linhardt, I want to keep raising your reason so I don't waste these. Dark seals. Either the one I've got. Excuse me. Either the one I've got or the one I've got and the one in, I assume, in my convoy, even though it's not showing up.
Ooh! You could make a ton of...
Alright. I think yeah, I did make sure to raise Ingrid so that I can raise her authority some. Maybe I should set this as one of her goals.
Looks like I did.
Because she actually really could benefit from having a flying battalion, so that might be what I'll work on with her. Mercedes, I'll just raise your faith some more. Get you up to A+. And Lysithia, I want to get you up to an A. Get you some new, or that's B+. Faith level 4.
It was
Damn!
easier than I...
Several perfects. But yeah, I need her to unlock some more holy spells. Hernan, your faith could use some work too, so that you can also unlock some of the top tier holy spells. Petra? I guess, if nothing else, getting your authority up to C+ would be good. Okay, good enough. Let's go ahead and do that and swap Lysithia's goals. Or not Lysithia, Ingrid. Where is she? There she is. You don't really need lance anymore. To be fair, you don't really need flying that much. But let's set your authority in place of lance and you can keep flying. There we go. And begin training.
We did well enough.
Perfect? Perfect! Nice. I don't know why I'm still putting Dorothea on riding. I mean, she kinda needs it, I guess. We kinda got her masterclass on the coin flip, so...
Can I use
Doesn't
this
hurt.
off the battlefield?
Linhardt learned the magic Excalibur. Interesting.
I'll do my best with this.
Mercedes learned the ability Faith level 5. And that's it. I'm kind of interested in what Excalibur is. Alright, let's try certifications again. I still have some seals, and this is my last opportunity this month. I could flip the coin on me. And try to get the Falcon Knight. Let's go for it. How good is the professor? Not good. Damn. Aw. Sad Byleth.
Not my best.
Yeah, we'll keep working on it. You still need your lance, right? What's the lance threshold again? I think it's, yeah, it's A. I'm getting close to getting up to a B, I think, if I remember right. So, maybe not that long until I have it. Alright. What about Mortal Savant? No! No more certifications this month. Damn.
What a...
Okay. You know, I probably would do better at... I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I should equip Byleth with a lance and use that in battle. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That'd be a great way to raise her lance up. Lances. No, I don't want that. I'm just gonna say I got a free silver lance, but no, that was a steel lance. I got 3 brave lances. Holy crap! And all of them are in bad shape. Yeah, why not the blessed lance? Trade that for that. Because I'm about to go hunt monsters. Let's go to battle. Let's see. I think I've got time to start one battle. Let's go to the Western Church Suppression. Route the bandits at the Bryonic Plateau. Even better, it gives ore, which is good for Bitcoin, because it might actually be ore that I need. Maybe it'll be mithril. That would be great. Alright, let's go ahead and save here. Let's see. I'm taking at least 15 minutes out of this video, maybe 20? So yeah, I should have time for one battle. When you attack an enemy, you trigger a linked attack. I don't think I've ever done this. Or at least it never seems to really... I'm sure I have, actually. I think I have. It just doesn't really like have a graphic to show it. Unless it's a gambit. Alright, let's see here. I want to look at this unit. 10 units against 16 units. Rusted gauntlets. What are those? Oh, just silver gauntlets. Okay. Let's see. Looks like I'm bringing my A team. Yeah, kind of am. God, why does it feel like it's been forever since I've been in a battle? It has not been that long. Do I want to swap anyone out for Anna? Anna's level 36. Lysithia's 37. Yeah, let's do this. And you can go... Oh no. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, you can go with me. Also, I've got a space for a third. Why am I spacing on who I was gonna set her as an adjutant? Oh no, it was... Yeah, I want to keep this together, that's right. Okay. Doesn't hurt to have a third. Wayne, congratulations, welcome to the fight. Okay. So that being said, do I want to change my matchup any? My lineup actually looks pretty good. Yeah, we're good. Let's start. Begin the battle. Victory conditions. Rout the enemy. Defeat conditions. Byleth falls in battle. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have them come to me this first turn. Just I'm not too worried about losing those silver gauntlets. I can certainly get silver gauntlets if I want them. I would be a little bit upset about potentially losing that shield. And they are all after him.
Might makes right.
Okay. So yeah, I might actually send my flying units after him. He is kind of getting the crap beat out of him. I wasn't expecting that.
Nice try.
Nice dodge. You know, I get so many misses. It is really disappointing whenever they actually manage to hit. Okay, he's dead. Be great if you could replenish your shields. What are you down to here? You still have... It's hard to tell. You still have 2. Okay. Oh. I didn't know you could do this. This massive wolf has grown to an unnatural size through the absorption of magic. Okay. Yeah, he still has 2 shields. It's neat that even this far in, I'm still learning
Ready
things.
when you are.
I will prevail.
Let's go ahead and send my Falcon Knights after him.
Put me in there. Attack at your own risk.
Yeah, the Dragon Claws are actually really good. I'm kind of surprised these didn't come in. I was expecting that.
What's my strategy?
Let's go ahead and start getting some lance practice.
This could turn the tides.
First time I have ever used a non-sword on Byleth. Mark the occasion. Okay.
Ready for anything.
Go ahead and swoop down here with the rest of my units.
I do this for all of us.
If you come here, you could probably... Ooh. If you come here, it's still kind of bad. What if you come here? Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, and then continue on over here.
More fighting.
Suppose you could finish somebody off. You got Meteor. Yeah, let's drop a Meteor on him. Why not?
Will this ever end?
It's the only time we can use that spell. Yeah, what the hell. It's our first battle as a Dark Knight. Let's have some fun.
What's the plan?
Alright, you come on down here. And... who else is left to tap? Oh, Linhardt.
I'm awake.
I almost don't want to make him a Dark Bishop.
No,
I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but I'm definitely not gonna make it his default class. I'll probably use it for maybe a month just to see and show it off. But oh, Brave Sword broke. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying him being a Dark Knight, Holy Knight hybrid. He's a Grimry on horseback. It's actually amazing. Are y'all gonna kill the monster? Yeah, I think you are. That cutting wind spell is so good. Got the bullion. Goes to the convoy. You gotta kill the monster now. Damn close. And this will probably do it. Nope. I'm gonna have to kind of get down there double time.
I sell first aid kits.
Well, I'll take 40 over 20. These are a little bit over leveled for her. I think they're 42s and she's 6 levels down. This would probably be the best time to kill a couple of people. Okay, got all his shields back at least. Still, we're gonna have to kind of rush in to kill still that, assuming we even can. Wonder if I could heal it. No, okay. That'd be silly. I don't think we're gonna get it. Let's not rush in and get ourselves killed for an outcome we probably can't change.
If only sales were this.
A little bit was because I waited, a little bit was because we actually kind of got a little bit screwed and they all went for him. And they all actually did a really good job of hitting him. Which I was not pleased with. The problem with you right now is you're actually not that strong in combat. Not as strong as you used to be. He can't quite. Maybe if I work on this lance some more.
Hard work is a.
That'll make up the difference. Blaine also levels up, which nobody cares about, so I'm gonna skip it. I'll head down here. Brave Lance, no. Silver Lance, go. Nice. And down he gets.
My duty is your death.
That's dark. Also, let's go down here. Set. I don't think we're gonna save this guy at all. Or tempt them away. I don't even think they can move. At least not the two on this side. You never know. We might get a miracle here. If not, they're literally the only units left, so we're almost done with this map. And Byleth will not get to fight the monster at all. Use the Levens? No. No. How many weird noises can I make the episode? Kind of want to isolate so that they go for Byleth and she can get that lance experience. In turn. Watch the NPCs kill a monster for once. Okay, good. That did nothing for me. Is it actually even possible? Nope, they got it. I was about to say, if they all miss, that would be hilarious. Alright, we'll just have to take our vengeance for poor Wolfie boy. I don't even have any combat arts with this. Amazing. I'm so close to getting it up to B. So close. do I not have any combat arts for the lance?
Oh, my apologies.
Maybe I don't have an ability equipped. I don't think that should matter, but it might. Alright, you guys killed my prey. Now you all die.
I hate this feeling.
You hate living? I'm sorry? Maybe it's because I made you a Dark Knight and you're all emo and stuff? Just wait till you're a Dark Bishop. Let's go ahead and stand in the woods. It shouldn't matter, but it might. Yeah, this will be fine. Nice. Now you fly away. And I fly so far away. Or however that song goes. It's been forever since I've heard it. I guess that's my best shot.
With all of my might.
Okay, this'll work.
Witness Bridget Pride.
As she gives the royal wave and Flame levels up again. And again. Nobody cares. I'm so cruel to Flame. It probably would really help if she didn't creep me the hell out.
Let's finish this.
Please? Thank you.
You knew
Okay.
the odds.
And he's down. Oh, and Brave Lance broke. Cool. So much for all my good shit.
I'm watching you.
Here is something to believe.
Okay, I was about to say, if you hit, I win. If not, I'm gonna be really
Another
sad.
victory.
And that does level up my lance. And my
Stronger
enlightened
than
one.
before.
And there you go, 6,900 Gs, giggity. 5-foot steals, I'll take it. Stage complete, Western Church Suppression, turn 4. MVP was Byleth. Renown increased, which actually might be enough to finish a statue. I was only 700 off, I checked. Anyway, we're gonna call it an episode here. Next time, we're gonna do at least one more battle. I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully, I will remember to edit some things out. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Later.